Hey guys, welcome to summer here in Colorado. We have, as you can see, an amazing, beautiful day out. Everything's green, the trees have bloomed. And so I wanted to take you on a walk with me today as we do a Q&A and give you bite-sized pieces of information that's gonna help set you up for success when selling your home and buying a new home here in Colorado. For those of you who are new to the channel, one of the things I specialize in is helping sellers who are considering selling their home and upgrading into a new home, put the puzzle pieces together and guide them through this process of selling a home and buying a new home. And so today, our first question is, what is the best advice I would have for someone in the position where they're really looking to sell their home, not sure quite where to start, but they know they want to buy a new home? I'd say the best advice I have for you guys is to get pre-approved. Now, I know there's some steps involved in this process, and maybe you're just in the ideation phase of figuring out whether or not this makes sense for you. The one way to determine that is to figure out if you're even going to qualify for the next home. Through that qualification process, the lender, sometimes with the help of your realtor, will also be able to identify how much equity you're going to have to put down on the next house. And most importantly, they're going to help you identify what purchase price not only would you qualify for, but would fit within the comfortability range of a monthly payment. This way, when you're looking for homes on Zillow, Realtor.com, or your realtor search, you can start to identify which purchase price is going to fit within your monthly range, and make sure that if you sell your home, you're going to be able to find a home that fits all the criteria that you want in a new home and fits within your monthly budget. So this, I would say, is the best advice I have for those of you who are kind of kicking the can around, thinking about selling and buying a new home. This is the best place to start. Now, question number 2, when is the best time to buy? Well, I think the only correct answer for this question is when you're ready. And when you're ready falls into the category of, can you find the right house with a doable monthly payment? And do you plan to stay there for a long time? If you answer yes to all 3 of those questions, I think that's the right time to buy. But most people, when they ask that question, are specifically talking about when is the right time to buy from a market perspective. The best time to buy and get the lowest purchase price, the best deals, and give you the most leverage in negotiations is going to be October through December. Historically, when we look at seasonal trends, that's buying season. Now we're going to piggyback off of that question. When's the best time to sell? Well, seasonally, the best time to sell is going to be from about February to May. See, the market kind of acts as a roller coaster, and in January, all the way till usually about May or June, it's just going to go up in both price, buyer activity, competition, etc. That's when it's the hottest market for sellers to sell because buyers are out buying. Then once you get to about June, it's going to kind of steadily go down, all the way into December, hence buying season. Well, for those of you looking to sell and buy, you're kind of scratching your head wondering, how do I sell in spring and buy in winter? I would encourage you, go look at some of my other videos. We talk about this thing in specific. There's different strategies we can deploy to set you up for success. But for those of you just looking to buy or just looking to sell, or just curious about market perspectives, those are the best times to buy and sell. Next question, new builds or existing homes? Guys, again, all of these questions are topics that I could spend 10, 20, 30 minutes talking about, but I want to give you just the right information, something that you can take away and would be beneficial within maybe 60 seconds. And so when I think about buying a new build or an existing home, at least in today's market where rates are relatively high, I think one of the things to think through is that the benefit to buying a new build is that they typically have aggressive lender incentives that an existing home wouldn't. And this is going to allow you to pay down the interest rate on your loan and achieve a more affordable monthly payment while still buying a home you love. Now, why would I do an existing home over a new build? I think that all depends on the criteria of home you're looking for. Some of these new build homes are what people say cookie cutter. So if you're looking for a little bit more character, looking for a little more space between your neighbors, maybe an older home because you think they're more well built, which sometimes is true, that's where you might go to an existing home. But regardless of your situation, I would encourage, look at both, because it's not until you go touch, feel, and see a home where you're able to really understand which is going to best fit your needs. And for our last question today is, when should you reach out to an agent? And I think the time to reach out to an agent, in my opinion, is early and often. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people think that a real estate agent is just there to buy and sell, only when you're at the point where you're ready to put a sign in the yard, but that's just untrue. One of my most favorite parts of my job is really being a part of these early conversations, because one, I'm going to be able to help you clearly understand what your goals are, what you're wanting to do, and then help put some puzzle pieces together so that you know exactly the steps you need to take in order to get from point A to point B. But two, as I am more in flow with your life and knowing what you're looking to do, and I'm doing real estate all day, every day, I'm going to be able to look out for resources, opportunities that I might not have had we spoke. And so this puts me in a position to serve you at a very, very high level, answer your questions. And I think the best part about having an agent you know, like, and trust is they're not going to pester you. They're not going to follow up every week. They're just going to be there to support you in this journey of selling your home and buying a new home. Guys, that's all I have for you today. I'm going to go out and enjoy this amazing weather. We're taking most of the day off with the fam, but I just wanted to get in here, share some insights, some tips, and some valuable information so that I can better set you up for success in your real estate journey. And guys, if you want to work with me directly, or whether you're in Colorado or not, and you have some questions for me, feel free to check out my information down below. Shoot me a text, call me, or email. And I can't wait to have these types of conversations with you and help you get clear, not only on your real estate goals, but on the process and steps it's going to take to get you there. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.